Either I had one too many martinis tonight or I'm at the circus. Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Justin, and I am at Cirque du Bois, and I am smelling the strong butter smell of popcorn. I'm seeing cotton candy everywhere. There are excited kids that are high on sugar like you wouldn't believe. We're about to go inside the big top, where Key Corral, Sarasota Young Voices, and Circus Sarasota are going to collaborate to bring us this, I don't know, post-modern extravaganza of performance, both in music and in human contortions and crazy feats of strength. Let's go check it out. These are all accoutrements de the circus, but I'm not really sure exactly what they all do. This looks like it could be some kind of, I don't know, neo-disco ball that you would see hanging at a club somewhere. I'm here with Mr. Royal Morelli, who is taking tickets at Cirque du Bois. Tell me, Mr. Morelli, do we have a sold-out show tonight?
It's sold out.
Oh, it spins. Whoa, and it vibrates. Wow, it spins and vibrates. Well, folks, double bang for your buck on this toy. Tell me, Chuck, what's the plan for tonight?
Oh boy, we're in for a big treat with the Symphony, the Key Corral, and Circus Sarasota.
Oh, look, it's like a sword. It's like a sword. I wonder if you can do tricks with it.
I used to play the violin, but now I just fiddle around.
Ooh, yeah.
Every once in a while I play the trombone, but I let that slide too.
Ooh, sparkly. Whoa, and there are flames. So these people bring a whole new meaning to the kind of flaming that I'm used to. So, wow. Now tell me, baby girl, do you save money on lipstick? Are you always like burnt bright red?
I should be sponsored for the amount of lipstick I wear through this act.
I think that's a good idea. Do you have to like look for like non-flammable makeup?
No, it doesn't come off, so I'm pretty good.
Let me see the inside of your mouth. Prove to me it's not all burned. You're not burned?
No, but it's full of Starbucks, so...
It's full, so that's how you do it.
That's right.
You burn it first with Starbucks coffee,
right.
And then you're all set.
Extra bold.
Extra bold.
Yeah. The opening production number was such a solid big piece, they wanted to make it the biggest they've ever had. And so while the choir sings "Oh for Tuna," we breathe and eat fire, and it's the biggest thing they've ever done in the show. Now, the show itself, with Bello Knock, will be the biggest production they've done in years. So Circus Sarasota is pretty cool. Just like this, and voilà.
I suck.
Good night, folks.
Not as easy as it looks, believe me. We went the whole way from fire dancers on the floor up into walendas in the ceiling. Two things that do not go together are a chair and a tightrope. When you put a chair on top of a bicycle on a tightrope, then we're just talking, major medical insurance coverage. I was watching the rigging in the stands up to you guys shake as you went across the tightrope.
There's a lot of pressure on that when we all get on there, so.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah. How many of you were there? There are 5 of you on the tightrope?
There were, there were at one time 3 or 4, and then there's 6 of us all together on that.
I've been doing it for 53 years now.
And are you Dad?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say. I don't know, because maybe Grandpa's up there too.
Well, this little girl's been doing it for over 20 years, 24 years, 23 years, something like that.
Wow, so you start young. You start right away.
We start as soon as possible.
Wow. And your youngest one up there, how old was she?
She is 10, and she's my granddaughter.
So this goes generation to generation. How did that start? How did you guys train together growing up? Is that how it works?
We did, but we all grew up sitting in that baby stroller, looking up and watching Mom and Dad and our older sister Alita do all these amazing feats. And sooner or later, we decided, you know what, I think I can do something like that too. So we trained and we rehearsed until it was absolutely perfect, and then took it right up to that 30-foot wire and performed for audiences all over around the U.S. as well as all over the world.
One last thing I'd like to ask you guys. We proud Sarasotans like to think of ourselves as the circus capital of the world now and then. What does that mean to you? And do you think that, well, what does it mean? What does it mean? Do you think that's still true?
Yes. At one time, probably 75 to 85% of all circus performers lived right here in Sarasota. Nowadays, it's probably about 50%, but this is still the mecca for circus performers. This is where we live. We love Sarasota. I was born here. A couple of my kids were born here, and we have no intention of leaving.
So it's still the circus hub here in Sarasota.
Absolutely.
Well, there's the show. I've talked to fire eaters, I've talked to flyers, and you know what, y'all? All I did was sit around and watch, and I'm exhausted. That was one intense show. I seriously didn't know you could be nauseous in a good way until I watched the Flying Walenda scare the living daylights out of me. But you know what? It was all great and good fun in the end. Don't miss it. It never gets old, because there's always something new and fresh at the circus, and that's exactly why you don't want to miss Circus Sarasota. It's a great season.